Good morning everyone and welcome to day 2 of Equifest. It's already ridiculously hot. I've just applied my makeup for my first class and you can see it's just melting off. I've even used like just a powder foundation. It's just melting off, guys. I am in the hottest arena today, so I'm ready to cry. We're in the indoor, which is like a sauna. Yesterday it read at 30 degrees, which is insane. We're starting off the day with Donny in the Equifest qualifier middleweight hunter class, and then Teresa is arriving. Teresa is my showing friend slash showing guru slash sort of neighbour in the village. She is bringing 2 horses down for me to ride. I help her out, she helps me out. We're just friends and she has kindly allowed me to have the ride on them at Equifest. So it's going to be a very busy day. We're in the indoor arena all day. Look, how do you keep the makeup on, guys? Is there a trick to keeping makeup on when it's currently about 25 degrees and it's 8:30? It's ridiculous. Yeah, so Donny is all platted. I got up early this morning and replatted him all, so he's all nice and fresh. He's out eating the grass with mum currently. Yeah, so I've just got to get my boots on, which I don't really want to do, get everything together and do his quarter marks and get his tack on, and off we go. It is 8:56. Here's the gorgeous Donovan. Mum's got her groom's outfit on. It's hot. I've put wax in my hair, but it's now melting off my face. We're going to just do a gentle warm-up outside and then we're in the indoor arena, aren't we, Donovan? Yeah. Well, his plaits did look quite good, but I don't know if they look as good from here. They've gone a bit poofy, like there. But, yeah. He's got his quarter marks on. Ready to go, Don. So this was the ride judge riding Donny. This was Mr. Gary Parr. He has ridden Donny before. He was actually Donny's first ever ride judge when I took him to like his first county show, and he really is a fabulous rider. He gives horses the time of day. Like you'll see in a minute, Donny's not perfect and he just takes his time with him, which is lovely, especially when you've got a young horse. So he picks up canter, and Donny's just quite forward going and a bit tanky and unbalanced, like he's just rushing through the bridle. And because he's rushing but like a bit unbalanced, he struggled to hold the canter. So he didn't do much of a canter, and then he did his trot change of rein. Starts off a bit hurried and then he gets it back. He's obviously much more balanced on the left rein. He's quite nice here. And then the judge pushes him to do a gallop, and Donny is naughty, has a little spook and sort of takes him round back to where the other horses are, which is so naughty. I mean, at least he didn't buck or anything, but very cheeky of Donny, but you know, he is a young horse. So Gary just says, oh, is it all right if I just ride him back round there again, because Donny was looking for excuses. And yeah, I mean, it could have gone worse. It could have gone a lot better. It was a shame Donny spooked, because, you know, he's not a spooky horse. He was just testing. That is the thing with Donny, with other riders. If you've been following our journey, he likes to test the ride judge. But overall, I was really happy. He got him to walk, trot, canter on each rein. He got an extension out of him and he took his time with him. And that's exactly what Donny needs to gain experience. So Donny came third in the class. He has such lovely conformation. It is a shame that his ride judge practice still needs more work, but that gives us something to work on when we get home. So this is Betty, good gal, a heavyweight show cob, and we are now waiting to go in. Good gal. Yeah. So this is Betty going for the ride judge. She is 12 years old. She is one of Teresa's more established horses. She had 2 years off due to an injury, and I've been helping Teresa bring her back into work. We've got her up and running together, and I took her to a little unaffiliated show a couple of weeks ago. She's honestly like a Rolls Royce to ride. She's so floaty and soft for quite a big cob. She's just really beautiful to ride. She gave the ride judge a wonderful ride too. Her gallop could have been a little bit stronger, but she got pulled in second and was dropped to fifth after her ride and conformation. The ride judge loved her. We didn't really get any feedback, so we're just presuming it was just a joint decision. However, considering this is her second show in 2 years, yeah, I was really pleased with her, and I really enjoyed riding her. She's just so beautiful to ride. So yeah, that was the Newperfied heavyweight cob class at Equifest. So this is Archie. So he is a small hunter, which is basically like a smaller version of Donny. They should be like a version of a middleweight hunter, but much smaller. They have to be under 15.3. Archie is 7, and he has been to maybe 2 or 3 shows, but I've only done 1 show with him. I've ridden him a bit more than I have Betty. And I've also been doing some jump training with him. He's really sweet. He's kind of like a combination of Finley and Donny. He's just such a lovely person, just very gentle and relaxed. I think this was his like first time at a show that was actually in an indoor arena, and I had no time to warm him up because literally he was on immediately after I had ridden Betty. So I literally just got on, had a walk, trot and canter on him, and that was it. So this is the ride judge riding him, and I think this was his first ever time with a ride judge on as well. but he has had multiple different riders ride him. I actually thought this ride judge was quite tall for the small hunters, but yeah, we weren't quite sure how he was going to behave, but we knew he's a very sweet, sort of gentle guy. So yeah, this is the ride judge riding him, and I actually thought he went really, really well. Archie's he's just lovely. He's just such a sweetheart. He can be a little bit lazy at times. Even though he doesn't look it here, he can be a little bit lazier than Donny to ride. You do have to work a little bit harder, but he's definitely stronger and more consistent. But yeah, he gave a fabulous ride for the ride judge. And once we had done the in-hand trot up, we were going to be pulled forward to see whether we'd made top 10, because the top 10 go forwards to tonight's evening performance. So I was really, really hoping to get through, but this was a humongous class, as you can see by all the horses in the lineup. I think there was nearly 15 horses in it. But here's Arch just finishing up, and yeah, he was a superstar. So this was the nerve-wracking bit where they were pulling forward their top 10 to go forward to the evening performance. And this was a really big class with some very lovely horses in. So I was really hopeful. Yeah, I was very anxious and hopeful and just standing there like praying to the showing gods that I got through. And as you can see, there I am. I just got pulled forward for the top 10, which meant that later on this evening I would be riding both Donny and Archie in the Equifest evening performance. So yeah, I was absolutely over the moon. I mean, I weren't expecting to kind of get like a high placing in the evening performance, but he was fabulous. Here's our little rosette collection. So far we've been placed in all our classes. Yeah, Donny came third in his one, and we've got to find out our placing from the Concours and Archie's top 10 hunter class this evening.
Give him a round of applause. James. Trouble himself, Jack. And I'm going to introduce our judges because one of our stewards is the judge for the first section as well. So he's going to accompany in the co-judge, and that is Justin, as well as Debbie Miller. As we start our first of our championships, the Concours d'Elegance leading rein. Oh, look at these little ones, bless them. They have been working so hard while someone's been sewing away very well. Either that or it's evening. Oh, there's a very smart one. My goodness. So here we've got right in on these that's Poppy, little Pennycock, Frida, Raven, little Joe, Imogen, Keeper the Raz, Teresa Bennett, Opus, Polly, Lara again, Dale, Alexis, and Kitty, Army Rasmus has Darcy. Then I know Lane, Emily, Julia, Tiny, and Viola. So we're not going into all the answers here.
She's the only lady going in it.
Oh no. Which Cob?
Oh, look at this one. According to bring and Dawn's lost 2 minutes. Leicester. Oh, you can walk, don't worry, I wouldn't expect you to die, but it is hard to run around here. All right, the others are on the right. Alfie, as the Chelsea Baylor. 9 Betty Lenton, Ellie is riding Henry Darcy, 5-4-5. Katie Nash is in 7th with Dublin Lass. And 6th place, 4-3-2, Roman Will Dancer, Aileen Galloway. 74 is in 5th, Austin Curran, and Michaela McGrath. 4th place, Gentleman's Manhattan, Jan Oliver. And in 3rd, Barclay Rasmussen, Stacey Gilby. And then there were 2. One not come forward there. Well, we'll sort that out in a minute, so one of you has to come forward. 2nd place goes to a 385 Cousin Ridden and Charlotte Cooper. So the winner is George Lewis Roberts and Bill Finley. My goodness, she deserves a medal. Oh, man, give it to that. Well done. Well done. with Brooke Patat. And 903 is in 7th. This is Mac and Jordan Keel. 6th place, Shell Queen's Reflection, Charlotte Cooper. And in 5th, Toil and Dark Temptation, Shania Millie Crayston, number 90. Fourth place, Galliano the Fourth and Emma Matthews. Third, well third, this goes to Sue Heath and Spirit King. And then we have 2. The runner-up, Georgina Wilkes and Morrison Maverick, but the winner, Favourite Lope, Noble King Speech. Well, one time to pay, coming forward with Noble King Speech. Lovely, lovely small hunter.
So guys, it's currently 10 o'clock and I'm under the only light that basically you can actually see me in under the camera. It's been a very, very busy day and the vlogging's very probably intermittent and lots of missing clips because we've had moments where mum's holding a horse, Teresa's got a horse, and I'm just, yeah, it's been a lot. Anyway, first class, we did the Equifest middleweight hunters. And Donny came third. He was super. He did not buck for the ride judge, which is the main thing, but he was very gun-ho in his gallop. But the ride judge was amazing. Took the time with him. Yeah, really, really happy with that. And then we did the new feed, heavyweight Cobs, which Betty was lovely to ride. She was probably, yeah, probably the nicest ride I've had of the day. And then I did the amateur small hunters with Archie. He pulled top 10, so he went forward to the evening performance and he came 6th, and that was amazing. He was so good. And Donny went for his Concours evening performance and he came 2nd, and he was fabulous in that evening performance. He really was amazing. We've got a very, very, very full-on day tomorrow. We're going to be getting up at 4 AM to plat, so I'm going to go to bed. So I'll probably see you guys in the morning. Yeah. Oh, look at Tom Dog, little dog. Oh my God, I can't. Buzzing. So excited. I had a few tears to shed.